Good afternoon. My name is Nicholas Black, and I'm doing a forum post for History 530, uh, the history of Christianity in America. Um, what was the impact of Christianity in the American founding? Christianity was fundamental to the founding of the United States. While religion in particular, and especially Catholicism, was very influential in the exploration of the United States in South America and Canada, Protestantism and Catholicism, but especially Protestantism, was crucial to the founding of the United States. The first settlers in our New World came for a variety of reasons, but they didn't come just to explore. They came to build a new life. And the reason they came often to build a new life was they wanted the freedom of religion and the ability to worship as a Christian in the manner that they pleased. This is not to be confused with allowing everyone to practice as they please, but rather for them as the majority to practice as they please and to enforce everyone else to practice as they did. There were 5 major groups. There's quite a few minor, but 5 major groups that we often think about. The Puritans in New England, the Catholics in Maryland, the Quakers in Pennsylvania, the Anglicans in Virginia and the Carolinas, and then the Separatists, although a small, seemingly insignificant group. They were one of the first here, and they're the Pilgrims that founded on Plymouth Rock. The impacts. One of the major impacts that developed over time was the freedom of a religion. This is due to a variety of factors, but definitely prominent among those was the wide diversity among groups who had left their homeland seeking to worship as they pleased. While the Puritans may not have agreed with the Quakers' theology and practices, and may have not treated them the greatest early on, over time they gradually accepted them. There was a gradual acceptance of other ways of practicing Christianity. And a lot of this was due to them remembering how it felt when they were mistreated in their home country when they were in the minority. This was not something that happened immediately, but over a gradual time there's a general working together, and the freedom of religion developed. Another impact was that the nation developed with morality central to its core. Mark Noll states in our textbook here on page 40 that Puritan morality was widely thought to provide the foundation for the great success of the United States. This morality would show itself in a variety of factors, but one of which was the abolition movement, which sprang up out of the evangelical movement in the United States. Slavery, according to Benjamin Thomas, who wrote The Atlantic World, said that slavery was viewed by the evangelical movement as the epitome of sin. It was a threat to the purity of the congregation and to society at large. While slavery was not eradicated immediately, there was an almost immediate argument against it from the founding of our nation. It hurt the nation to its moral core. While this was a divisive problem for many years, it should be noted that there was a large number of states that viewed it as a great evil from the beginning. Well, maybe not from the beginning, but from the founding of the Declaration, and shortly thereafter. Another impact of Christianity being so fundamental to the creation of our nation was the missionary spirit it brought forth. This was best evidenced by the Moravians, but others who also showed it. John Rolfe is a good example, as he stated that he married Pocahontas to convert her. You can read about that in the book Major Problems in Atlantic History. It has John Rolfe talks about that, and he gives his argument why he should be allowed to marry her. The last impact I'm going to discuss was that Christianity, for it being so integral to the founding of this nation, was the worldview it spread. The Puritan ideals of morality, hard work, a strong family unit, freedom, democracy, and a Bible-based political system dramatically affected our country, but then spread throughout the rest of the world after World War II and the Cold War, and etc. We should be very thankful today for the fact that Christianity was central to the founding of our nation.